morning, Falcons. I'm Ella Summers.
And I'm Ethan Toro. Next week there will be no school on Monday in honor of President's Day. Wednesday will be a regular schedule for periods 1, 3, and 5. Now to Ella with the general announcements.
CVHS journalism is goal-driven and has a fun setting that offers a wide variety of opportunities for all students. Having writing, photography, graphic design, and illustration skills helps students improve as journalists. The link to apply can be found in the CV Bulletin.
The CVHS Lions Club is offering scholarships to current CVHS seniors with satisfactory academic achievements. The award is available to students entering 2-year or 4-year college or universities that have shown participation in extracurricular activities, volunteer work, community service, or work experience. Applications must be printed out and turned in to the CVHS Administration Office by February 19, 2021. Link to join can be found on the CVHS Bulletin. Now joining us is Aiden Hickey with Film Corner.
Hello, I'm Aiden Hickey, and this is my new mini-series, Film Corner, where I shortly review a film that's been on my mind.
Hello, and welcome to Film Corner. With Valentine's Day around the corner, and love and depression is in the air, I thought I would review one of the most romantic movies I've seen recently. George Lucas's THX 1138. The movie centers around a character by the name of THX 1138 in a dystopian future, where basically he's fallen in love with his roommate, and then he gets in massive trouble for it, so they lock his mind during his job where he deals with radioactive elements, and then they arrest him, only to escape, and basically the rest of the movie is just an escape movie. Overall, this movie's good, especially since it was made by a pre-Star Wars George Lucas. However, the middle act tends to get a little slow, so it's not really made for modern audiences who expect cut by cut by cut every 3 seconds.
Tobacco use prevention education classes meet every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Meetings will take place every week for 10 weeks. Attendants do not need to be smokers. It is a perfect opportunity for anyone who lives with a smoker or has friends who smoke and want to help them out. Discussions include tobacco use as well as vaping, hookah, cigarettes, e-cigarettes, mental health, sleep, moods, and food. Links to take a pre-survey and join the meetings can be found on the printed bulletin.
The CVHS ASB Cabinet uses several platforms to reach out to students and parents. The official Instagram and Twitter accounts are both at CVHS_FALCONS. The Google Classroom code to keep up to date with the schedule and announcements is 4YHIXS3. Please help them by getting involved and keeping yourself up to date. Now, here's Nathan Koss with a recap of the February 7th Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 55 was definitely different from other Super Bowl games. On February 7th, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. Only 25,000 fans or healthcare workers were allowed at the Super Bowl, which is an all-time low. During the game, the Buccaneers defense really beat up on the Kansas City offensive line. It forced Patrick Mahomes to scramble and get sacked. The Bucs didn't allow the Chiefs to score a touchdown the entire game. Tom Brady led the Buccaneers to score 31 points. He personally now has more Super Bowl wins than any franchise in the world. In the fourth quarter, Patrick Mahomes threw a desperation pass to the end zone, which could have been the best pass in history if the receiver caught it. Here it is now.
4th and 9. Again, running for his life. Mahomes got it away. Incomplete. White knocks it down.
The First District PTA Commemorative Scholarship is a $750 scholarship for students who are planning to attend a 2- or 4-year college or trade/tech school this fall. Seniors must have a 2.0 GPA to apply. In addition, you must be a member of PTA or PTSA with a strong record of community service and/or school activities, and hold an after-school part-time job, part-time summer job, or manage extra home responsibilities. Print and complete the online forms through the link in the bulletin. Mail the completed forms to Diana Keeney at 223 North Jackson Street, Glendale, California, 91206 by 4 p.m. on March 5th.
Senior parents, if you missed the February 2nd webinar, there is a recording of the live Q&A available on YouTube through the link in the bulletin, or you can find it on the official Crescenta Valley High School YouTube channel. Now, here's Ari and Sammy Rami with some movie facts.
In Michael Bay's 2007 box office hit, Transformers, many fans were pleased with the film's score. One certain combination of violin and bass seemed to please fans the most. Arrival to Earth, which is what you hear in the background of this video, was loved by critics and fans alike, and they demanded that the official soundtrack of the film be released. At first, the studio was hesitant for unknown reasons, but when they finally gave in and released it in October of 2007, it sold out almost immediately. Bay loved it so much, him and his team decided to sample future scores of the next 4 films they would create off of this. Along with that, not only did fans love this score, they also loved the CGI in this film. Transformers truly set the new gold standard for Hollywood CGI, and never seemed to displease. Unlike the MCU, who still couldn't get Iron Man's armor to look real after the first Avengers. After filming was completed, in George Miller's Mad Max Fury Road, he made the decision to not edit the film himself and instead give it to his wife. His reasoning for this was, if he were to edit the film himself, it would look like every other action film, which he didn't want. It took 3 months until his wife had finally viewed all 480 hours of raw footage that they had filmed. She began the editing process in 2012 and wrapped up in late 2014. Mad Max consists of over 2,700 individual cuts, which is twice as many as the average Hollywood action film. After her work on this film was complete, she won the Oscar for Best Editing. The 2017 musical, The Greatest Showman, almost never happened after being in production for 8 years. Hugh Jackman had been attached to the film for over 9 years, completing The Prestige and numerous X-Men movies before this was finally released. When it began time to film, the shoot was a decision away from being delayed again for months. Jackman had just come off of a nose surgery, in which he was told by doctors he couldn't sing for this role. Jackman denied their advice and showed up on set right after, along with a prosthetic nose cover to hide the scars. Another reason this film almost never happened is because the songwriters, who also wrote for the Oscar-winning La La Land, had no songs ready for the studio when they were set to meet them in less than 15 hours. On the plane ride there, Benj Pasek and Justin Paul were able to complete the beat and the tone they wanted for the film's main song, This Is Me. To everybody's surprise, it went on to be nominated for an Oscar for Best Original Song in a Feature Film.
Thanks for watching and have a fucking awesome week.